Folks, we are here doing what we always do. We have a beer. And what do we have for a beer today?
Middle James Brewing's Fly Kid. This is a raspberry Kolsch.
And we have a group called Descartes à Kant, After Destruction.
Interesting. We'll be right back. So we got this funny little raspberry Kolsch. I don't think I've ever had a flavored Kolsch.
We might have had a blueberry one or something like
I
that.
don't know. But this is a local brewery. They're out of Pineville, and they just opened up a new place down in Rock Hill, which is actually pretty cool. I was there like 2 weekends ago. 4.7% alcohol. So let's find out what we got here.
You'll notice the band we're doing today is named after two famous Western philosophers, which is kind of weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're highbrow or...
Yeah, like are they going to be singing about the state of humanity and the knowledge of self?
We're getting deep here.
We haven't even
Professor dropping knowledge. All right, so if that's what you want to call it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, all right. So this has oh well, I mean,
Smells like a Kolsch, right?
Smells like raspberry. Like, woo. It actually kind of reminds me of Pete's Wicked Winter Ale back in the day. It used to not be super raspberry, but it had a raspberry hint to it. But then as Pete's became a bigger brand, it became more raspberry and was a little bit much.
So I jumped in, and this reminds me of those, what are they called? Lambic? Or lambic?
Gotcha. Lambic.
Lambic, okay. But you definitely get the Kolsch that's lighter.
It's definitely
and it's
light.
not as, like, the fruit flavor isn't as strong either.
Yeah, it's not that strong. It kind of reminds me more of a less funky farmhouse, I guess. It's cleaner. It is hazy. See a decent amount of effervescence holding up. Heads staying around on a hard pour. But I mean, it's
light. It's going to go down fast. And
actually, it reminds me of some of the Leinenkugel stuff. And it's a little light, meaning almost comes off with a little bit of a raspberry water flavor. So, but anyway, let's go over to our video. You want to say that again? Who that is? He is? Who it is?
Descartes à Kant.
After destruction. So let's see what this is.
Loading.
Sorry, before we get what you know, it reminds me of, what was those marionette shows? What was it like? They had
Thundercats?
No, but damn, what'd they call it? Something Force Saves America. Remember, it was all like marionette characters. It was done by, I think it was done by the guys from South Park. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Not Thunder Force or, but anyway. But then they were kind of spoofing like the '70s ones that had these weird marionette characters in them. Like, they kind of look like that to me.
I was thinking of a mixture between Kraftwerk and Barbie.
Yeah, I could see that. Or a badly made Star Trek figure.
Yeah.
Although, like the ones you like when you go through the flea market and it's called like Star Fleet Commander, and then it's something that looks similar to Star Trek.
It's got the upside down fleet symbol.
Yeah. All right, let's back it back up. No.
Their initials, DAC.
Yeah, DAC.
That's what I would call them.
Yeah.
I would never say their full name.
Yeah, whatever that. Just that's Kant. It's like the alternative version of Iron Maiden. You know, like the galloping horse thing.
Right, yeah, that's kind of relentless. Otherwise, it doesn't make me think.
No, not at all. No, just the gallopy thing.
Very alternative.
Yeah.
Sounding. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
So far. That dude, good call on Star Trek, because that guy on the left is throwing out Spock signals.
Or a Romulan. What's that dude? The one dude, bad guy. I can't remember his name. But anyway.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
The guy that quotes Shakespeare.
Yeah. So
played Doc Brown.
But it's like they're just, I don't know. I mean, like the sound reminds me of like some of the early or late, let's say mid 90s, like, you know, like I'm trying to think of that sound. Who had that sound? I mean, there are tons of bands, but there was one in particular that kind of pegs me on, and I'm not pulling out of my brain right now. I mean, Veruca Salt definitely had that tone, and that's kind of, maybe that's what is kind of pulling me back to. But all right, let's get back into it. Ooh. Costume change. So I know they've watched a lot of Devo in the past, definitely,
and Kraftwerk,
yeah.
A little bit. They're, I'm not saying it's a massive connection, but the way they're playing, kind of bringing in weird sounds, makes me think of the Pixies.
Yeah. Actually, I was going to say that earlier, but I kind of say that a lot when I'm talking about alternative bands. But they influence so many people. Yeah.
That's the root of it all.
Yeah, you get a lot of stuff that kind of blended in that time frame. I mean, you can find a lot, like what's the Sugar Cubes, stuff like that. It's just weird, but this is actually pretty cool though. At least it's fun.
Yeah.
Loser. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
So that was
I was not expecting that.
different.
I didn't know what to expect.
No, I didn't either. I mean, I just saw the thumbnail and I was like, what the hell is that? So usually when something makes me say that, I'm like, hey, you got to listen to it. But that was...
I don't know how it will do on repeat for me, but first listen, this is right up my alley.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely gives you that discordant, like, guitar that you like. But I like the tone of the guitars, and I even like these groups like this don't typically do like a breakdown at the end of it where it just kind of slowed down and got kind of sludgy.
Yeah.
Love that. That was kind of fun.
That was
I like
cool.
that. That's very neat.
I liked it. We'll have to check out more of them.
Yeah, we're gonna
if
have
you
to
guys
figure it
have
out.
recommendations, let us know.
Yeah. Any other, I don't know, stuff that you have seen and you're like, not enough people are watching this. Send it over to us. Maybe we'll help. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll make it worse.
So that's quite possible.
I'm just saying.
I would just encourage the fans to call them DAC, D-A-K for
Yeah,
short.
DAC.
Yeah, that can be a mouthful to say. René Descartes, Immanuel Kant.
Yeah,
That's his fault.
what did you say?
Immanuel Kant. I said it properly, I think.
I think he's
No,
just
it's
trying
not
to
what
get
you're
away.
thinking.
He's just trying to get away with stuff. That's all he's doing.
Trying to get past the censors. So, what'd you think of this beer, man?
This,
I'm taking more.
all right, so I love Middle James Brewery. Let me start by saying that.
Okay.
I am not a shanty type person / fruity beer person. But if you are, this will be right up your alley. And I do compare it a little bit more toward that Leinenkugel type shandies that they do. You get a little bit of tartness from the raspberry in the back end.
Right.
Really easy drinking to the point. I mean, it is 4.7%. So sitting out backyard, throwing these down, especially if you like the fruity beers, these will go down way too easy. Because it is basically like drinking fruity water, seltzer water.
Yeah,
but so I'm not. It's not my favorite. So I'm probably going to put this at about 2.9 to 3.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
so just not. It's just not my thing.
That's one of the lowest scores we had recently.
Yep.
We were talking about this earlier. The fact that we need to have some less stellar beers to balance out the fact that we keep giving out 3.9s and 4s.
We've had a great run though, so it's been a while since we've gave out anything below a 3.
Yeah.
So, but it's not my jam.
I would go probably 3-1 with this. I guess my main complaint is how thin it is.
Yeah,
and how
the mouthfeel is very like
and
watery.
there's not much left after. Like, I don't like an aftertaste, but I like some complexity.
Some complexity, some flavor that's kind of left behind to make you think of this. Just goes, whoop, gone.
Yeah.
Like seltzer water, and if there are people who love that. So that's
true.
When we give our scores, this is our personal opinion. You may like this style of beer, and I'm pretty sure I know quite a few people that would just drink these things like they'd put a straw in it and just suck it down.
And if push comes to shove, I might do the same thing.
Look, I mean, if I open the fridge and that's the only thing I got there, and it's a nice hot day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's going down. Yeah. All right. So,
So guys, thanks for tuning in again. Don't forget things like BEVANA.
Yeah.
This circle right here.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
They will ship craft brews to you. And we have a 10% discount code.
And it'll be down in the description. Right down there. Right.
That is correct.
Over this way somewhere. And then we're also going to put up DAX after construction video, after destruction video. That'll be a little link down there, and you'll also see a link to Middle James Brewery. Take a look at this beer plus many others that they have. We've done some IPAs on here and some stouts that are fantastic.
Yeah,
so
make
sure you check them out. Other than that, I mean, hit that little bell thingy. Hit the little thumbs up. And come back sometime, and then just, go onto our community page or go to our social media and let us know what you guys want to see or hear. All right?
Y'all come back now, you hear?
See you later.
Cheers.